Hello students, today's lecture of human skills is going to speak about the concept of personality traits that are important to an organization. Now, organizational traits, personality traits are not necessarily acceptable in an informal social setup also. लोगों के कुछ कुछ बिहेवियर्स या पर्सनालिटी ट्रेट्स ऐसे होते हैं जो तभी सरफेस करते हैं जब वो अपनी कंपनी के अंदर काम कर रहे होते हैं एंड द मोमेंट दे एग्जिट फ्रॉम देयर वर्क प्लेस दोज ट्रेट्स कैन बी subdued also. So the first trait that we are going to speak about today is the concept of locus of control. Locus of control was developed by a psychologist called Julian B. Rotter in the year 1954. Now, what does this theory say? It defines the degree to which people believe that they are the master of their own fate. Okay, दो तरह के लोग होते हैं, people who are driven by external locus control and others who are driven by internal locus control. When we say that we are masters of our own fate, it means that आप किस हद तक ये सोचते हैं कि आप अपने फेट को इन्फ्लुएंस कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, सो पीपल हु आर ड्रिवन बाय इंटरनल लोकस ऑफ कंट्रोल, दे बिलीव दैट देयर एबिलिटी एंड देयर हार्ड वर्क कैन इन्फ्लुएंस देयर course of life. सो दे आर नॉट पीपल हु वुड से कि डेस्टिनी है या लक है या फेट है. ये लोग कहते हैं कि मैं जितना ज़्यादा हार्डवर्क करूँगा, मैं जितना ज़्यादा हार्डवर्क करूँगी, उतने अच्छे मेरे आउटपुट्स होंगे, उतना अच्छा मेरा आउटकम होगा, उतना अच्छा मेरा रिजल्ट होगा. सो दे आर वेरी वेरी पॉजिटिव हु फील दैट every time I am sincere and hard working and I have the ability and the skills to work hard, the outcome of the course of my life will be positive only. Then there is an opposite of this, which is known as external course of locus of control. People who are driven by external locus of control always put everything on fate. नसीब में होगा तो मिल जाएगा. My luck was good, therefore I got promoted. If it is in my fate, I will be in charge of this project. So there are people who always put external factors responsible for their growth. So very very simple, this was the concept of locus of control. Now, the second concept here about personality traits that are important from an organization's point of view is Machiavellianism. ठीक है, Machiavellianism का concept हमने previous lectures में भी पढ़ा है. What is Machiavellianism? It means people who are extremely manipulative and they are indifferent to morality. See, these kind of people are important when you need a person in a job profile who has excellent bargaining skills, who is a good negotiator, who has to be persuasive or convincing for cracking deals with clients. People who are generally in a sales profile for high degree product sales, they can have a higher level of Machiavellianism personality trait. ये वैसे लोग हैं जिनको अपने काम के लिए थोड़ा बहुत झूठ बोलने में फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता है. They do not give high regard to morality. Okay, they are driven by rationale instead of emotions. So very very practical people. They are not bothered about people's emotions. All they want is to have their target in place. And if they want to get their target, achieve their target, they can be slightly manipulative also. Manipulative मतलब सामने वाले को इस तरीके से अपने शब्दों में फंसाते हैं that you won't even come to know that this person is trying to manipulate you. And they don't believe in loyalty and friendship. Okay, so if they are driven that I want to get promoted for this job या फिर मुझे ये टारगेट कंप्लीट करना ही है, तो वो अपने दोस्तों के बारे में और दोस्ती के बारे में नहीं सोचेंगे. They will only concentrate on the end objective. So such kind of people are they manipulate other people's behavior also in their own favor. Okay, so that was about Machiavellianism. Now next we will speak about is the concept of self-esteem. What is self-esteem? It is the individual's attitude about himself or herself. Okay, आप अपने आप को किस तरीके से सेल्फ एवेल्युएट करते हैं, इसको सेल्फ एस्टीम कहा जाता है. पीपल हु हैव हाई सेल्फ एस्टीम विल टेक अप जॉब्स दैट आर मोर that are riskier, that are not very conventional, that are different from what other people do. For example, people who join the army, navy, air force, or people who become travel photographers or wildlife photographers. इन लोगों के अंदर ये एक ड्राइव होती है कि हाँ, मैं ज़्यादा रिस्की काम कर सकता हूँ, मैं ज़रा चैलेंज वाला काम कर सकता हूँ या कर सकती हूँ. सो दे हैव अ हायर लेवल ऑफ सेल्फ एस्टीम. एंड इसके ऑपोजिट वो लोग होते हैं जो बहुत लो होते हैं सेल्फ एस्टीम पे. उनको हमेशा मोटिवेट करते रहने की ज़रूरत पड़ती है ताकि वो अपने आप को अच्छे से इवेल्युएट कर सकें और अपने लेवल ऑफ परफॉर्मेंस को आगे आगे पुश कर सकें. Then the fourth type of personality trait that we should speak about is self-monitoring. What is self-monitoring? These kind of people have the tendency to regulate their behavior. Okay, regulate their behavior as per the situation. These kind of people are very adapting. You know, they have very adaptive nature. Depending on the kind of situation at work, they can get very aggressive. They can be very forthcoming in their approach towards work. And people who are not self-monitoring, they generally have a very laid back attitude towards working, and they are very casual towards their approach for work. Okay, so high self-monitoring managers tend to be more focused in their careers also, and they are more focused about attaining goals in life. Okay, so apart from self-monitoring, there is another concept known as self-efficacy. These are people who are high believers of the fact that they are capable. I am capable of handling any kind of task. I am capable of handling any kind of challenges. They are people who generally like to be in leadership positions, and they like to lead a team or pack of people, and they believe that I am capable of performing any kind of task that is given to me. ऐसे टाइप के लोगों की एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में तब ज़रूरत होती है जहाँ काम करते समय फ्रीक्वेंट रोड ब्लॉक्स आते रहें. प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग एबिलिटी इन लोगों की बहुत अच्छी होती है, एंड दैट इज़ वाई दे ऑलवेज टेंड टू बी लीडर्स ऑफ अ टीम. ओके, ग्रुप लीडर्स, project managers. These are the people who are high on self efficacy. And one more aspect about people who are high on self efficacy, अगर इनके bosses इन्हें negative feedback भी देते हैं about the progress of work, they always take it in the positive stride. Positive stride matlab they try to take it in a positive sense so that they can be motivated even more to strive for better results. All right. Now, another type of personality trait that we should study about when we are dealing with organizations is type A and type B personality. Now, टाइप ए पर्सनालिटी लेवल के जो लोग होते हैं, दे हैव अ हाई लेवल ऑफ competitiveness, aggression, and they are slightly hostile. These people are always running against time. फॉर इंस्टेंस, अगर इनके बॉसेस ने इन्हें एक 24 आवर्स की डेडलाइन दी है कि 24 घंटे के अंदर ये प्रोजेक्ट या ये टास्क कंप्लीट हो जाना चाहिए, दे विल पुश देमसेल्व्स टू सच एन एक्सटेंट दैट द वर्क गेट्स कंप्लीटेड इन 18 आवर्स इटसेल्फ. इसके एग्जैक्टली ऑपोजिट होते हैं टाइप बी पर्सनालिटी के लोग. टाइप बी पर्सनालिटी के जो लोग हैं, दे आर एब्सोल्युटली लेड बैक. दे आर नॉट कॉम्पिटिटिव, दे आर नॉट हॉस्टाइल एट ऑल, दे आर स्लाइटली, दे डोंट हैव मच वैल्यू फॉर टाइम. अपने स्पीड से काम करेंगे, लेकिन सिचुएशन ऐसी हो जाती है. आई विल गिव यू एन एग्जाम्पल. When there is a person who, suppose there is a person in a research and analytical team, he is supposed to prepare a sales report for the quarter. लेकिन अगर सामने की सेल्स टीम ने अपने प्रोजेक्ट या फिर whatever अपने टारगेट नंबर्स अभी तक नहीं सबमिट किए हैं, तो ये जो आदमी है, जो टाइप ए कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स का आदमी है, ये अपनी टीम मेंबर्स को, सेल्स टीम को इतना ज़्यादा चेज एंड पेस्टर एंड इरिटेट करते हैं कि उन लोगों के बीच में और टाइप ए पर्सनालिटी के बीच में कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स हो जाते हैं. Okay, so these people who are a type A personality, they generally find it difficult to work in a team of people to get their work done, and they constantly create a lot of work stress on themselves, and they're constantly striving to get better. Okay, so that is what we try to understand about टाइप ए. ये जो एक स्ट्रीक होती है इन लोगों में कि मुझे हमेशा जीतना है सामने वाले से, दिस इज़ वेरी वेरी हाई इन पीपल विद टाइप ए पर्सनैलिटीज़, एंड एब्सोल्युटली कॉन्ट्रोडिक्टरी टू दिस आर द टाइप बी पर्सनैलिटी पीपल. Now we have understood the different kind of personalities that are important for an organization. Okay, that is a very interesting concept that I also want to share with you, is about Johari window. Johari window is a kind of concept which was developed by Luft and Ingram. Okay, now Luft and Ingram were researchers who understood a lot of theories that were developed in the past, okay, about personality, and they said that a person can be categorized in one box of personality जिसके अंदर 4 compartments हैं, and every person has certain aspects of these characteristics ingrained in them. What do I mean by that? They say that there is a rectangular box which is divided into 4 parts: 1, 2, 3 and 4, and every part reflects one side of an individual's personality. Now what are these 4 compartments that they made? The first compartment that they made was open self. What does open self mean? This is the element of your personality that is known to others also, and that is known to you also. ठीक है? Now I am going to explain Johari window to you giving my own example. Open self मेरे बारे में ऐसी कुछ पर्सनैलिटी ट्रेट्स या पर्सनैलिटी कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स जो आप भी जानते हैं मेरे बारे में, और मैं भी जानती हूँ मेरे बारे में. मैं एक एक्सट्रोवर्ट इंसान हूँ, मुझे बातें करना अच्छा लगता है, मैं लोगों के साथ अच्छे से घुल मिल जाती हूँ, जनरली मेरा नेचर बड़ा जोवियल है. दीज आर ओपन सेल्फ पर्सनैलिटी कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स दैट आर नोन टू द वर्ल्ड as well as to me. Okay, the second thing about the second block in the Johari window is hidden self. Okay, hidden self वो aspect है मेरी personality का जो मैं मेरे बारे में जानती हूँ, लेकिन मैं नहीं चाहती कि सामने वाला इंसान भी मेरे बारे में जाने. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई माइट बी एन एक्सट्रीमली इमोशनल और अ सेंसिटिव पर्सन, लेकिन मैं नहीं चाहती कि दिस एलिमेंट ऑफ माई पर्सनैलिटी ट्रेट शुड बी शोन टू द वर्ल्ड ऑल्सो. आई मे बी somebody who cries easily while watching an emotional film, but I don't want the world to know that about me. I might be somebody who does not maintain a very good relationship with my siblings, but I don't want the world to know about that. So these are things which are known to me, but they are not known to others. This is a secret that I like to keep about my personality, hidden within myself, and hence it is known as hidden self. The third block in the Johari window is about blind self. What is blind self? This is about known to the others, but I can't see it. Okay, हर इंसान जो आपको देखता है आपके सोशल सर्कल में, आपके वर्किंग सर्कल में, इनफॉर्मल या फॉर्मल सर्कल, सोशल सर्कल के अंदर, दे सी सर्टन ट्रेट्स इन यू विच दे कैन सी बट यू डोंट अंडरस्टैंड. ओके, सामने वाला इंसान शायद समझ जाएगा कि ये इंसान बड़ा मनी माइंडेड है, लेकिन आपको नहीं मालूम है वो आपके बारे में कि आप बड़े मनी माइंडेड हो. वो इंसान कहेगा कि ये इंसान ये तो बड़ा कंजूस है, लेकिन आपको नहीं पता है कि आप कंजूस हो. ठीक है, सो दीज आर थिंग्स दैट यू जनरली आर इन अ स्टेट ऑफ डिनायल अबाउट इट, or rather you don't know them only about yourself, but the other person can talk to you or analyze or see that thing very clearly in you. ठीक है, जो इंसान सेल्फ सेंटर्ड होता है, सेल्फिश होता है, उसे नहीं पता होता है या वो नहीं है देखते हैं क्लियरली कि वो सेल्फिश है या सेल्फ सेंटर्ड है, बट द वर्ल्ड कैन सी दैट अबाउट यू. So understand that that is about blind self. You are blind towards certain personality traits that the world can see in you, but you can't see in yourself. And the fourth compartment in the Johari window spoke about unknown self. अननोन सेल्फ इज दैट एस्पेक्ट ऑफ योर पर्सनैलिटी जो ना आप जानते हैं अपने बारे में, ना आपका आपका सोशल सर्कल, ना दुनिया जानती है आपके बारे में। ये कुछ ऐसे एस्पेक्ट्स होते हैं या एलिमेंट्स होते हैं हमारे पर्सनैलिटी के जो काफ़ी सालों तक दबे हुए रहते हैं एंड एक बहुत ही स्पेसिफिक सिचुएशन ट्रिगर होने के बाद ही सरफेस होते हैं। तो कभी कभी हम किसी तरह से अगर रिएक्ट कर दें तो आपको नहीं पता होगा कि आप इस तरह से भी रिएक्ट कर सकते हैं। समटाइम्स यू रिएक्ट इन अ सर्टन वे एंड देन यू आर सरप्राइज्ड अबाउट योर ओन सेल्फ दैट हाउ डिड आई से दैट, हाउ डिड आई रिएक्ट लाइक दैट, एंड द person who is seeing you reacting like that also tries to say the same thing, that I never expected that you could do this also. Okay, so that is the side of your personality which is known as unknown self. Neither the world knows that about you nor you know about yourself. So Johari window is an extremely well made and very thought provoking concept where when you try to understand a person's personality. Please understand, from time to time various personality theories and trait models have been designed by various researchers and psychologists, but consumer psychology or human psychology is such a thing that is forever changing. The dynamics of your personality are always changing. Okay, there is no fixed pattern or graph according to which a human mind works or a human personality pans out. So along the course of the subject of human skills, we will learn a lot of things that are instrumental in forming a person's personality, his attitudes, the way the person thinks, the way the person reacts, why do they react like that. जब आप एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में काम कर रहे होते हैं तो ये एक सारा कॉम्प्लेक्स सिस्टम है ह्यूमन रिसोर्सेज का, जिसे समझना ज़रूरी होता है. द बेटर यू अंडरस्टैंड एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, human resource psychology, their thought process, different types of personalities of people, different types of attitudes of people, the better you will be in a position to exert control on them, or to make sure that your organization's work happens smoothly. So that is why we have tried to understand various types of personality traits today which are important for an organization, and we have also dealt with the concept of Johari window. In case you have any doubt with respect to today's lecture, please let me know personally. Thank you.